Our strengths and talents are God-given. I invite Miss Neosha to invoke the God's presence among us.
गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि.
Thank you, Neosha. We are delighted to offer the most hospitable welcome weekend. Our independent Colonel Elizabeth to extend the red carpet welcome to our esteemed guest and introduce the chief guest.
A very good morning to one and all. I'm so delighted to have each one of you gathered here on this lovely, rather a morning with a pleasant cool breeze in distinguishing the nurses on this very special day. Irrespective of caste, creed, religion and ethnicity, a nurse's contribution to the society is immense. Needless to say, whether she is a budding junior nurse, a competent skilled nurse, or an excellent administrator, she has no boundaries. First and foremost, it's my proud privilege to welcome our dear Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, Dr. Satish Kumar Bhandari. Pleasure having you here, sir. It's really overwhelming to have you amongst us. You are an individual whose involvement is predominantly in all disciplines of education, which is greatly overwhelming. A humble welcome by all of us here, sir. Professor Dr. Fatima De Silva, Principal of Nitte Usha Institute of Nursing Sciences. She doesn't require an introduction here. Ma'am, thank you so much for taking out your time to be amongst us today. Have a hearty welcome, ma'am. Let me also extend my hearty welcome to the vibrant and versatile Dr. Sandeep Rai, who is my beloved, the pediatric surgeon, to be with us. Really, honestly, thank you so much for going with us, sir. I'll be failing in my duty if I don't call upon Assistant Medical Superintendent, who directly interacts with my nurses more than he does with me. Dr. Muralidhar Pai, so most welcome to you, sir. To see all the heads of the departments, senior consultants, medical fraternities, members of Shema and Nitte family. Thanks for being with us, sparing your wonderful time with us. It's honestly a pleasure to see my nurses with pride in front of me. May the God Almighty shower His blessings abundantly on each of you to outshine as ever.
Thank you, ma'am. Justice K.S. Hegde, a reputed public figure in the country, a visionary. Today, his vision is spread far and near as the Chancellor, Dr. Satish Kumar Bhandari, to garland the bust. As a mark of honor and respect to the pioneer of the nursing profession, I request the Principal of Nitte Institute of Health Science, Professor Dr. Fatima De Silva, and Pediatric Surgeon Dr. Sandeep Rai to offer the floral tribute to the Florence Nightingale. Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam. Nightingale is famed as the lady with the lamp. The light on the Nightingale's lamp symbolizes the hope and comfort to the wounded soldier at the Crimean War. I invite the dignitaries to light the lamp. And commitment to the profession. The Chief Guest, Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Satish Kumar Bandari, the Nursing Superintendent Colonel Elizabeth, and Principal of Nitte Institute of Nursing Science, Professor Dr. Fatima De Silva, to light the lamps of the nurses. I request nurses to come forward and to light your lamps.
And in the presence of this assembly, to pass my life in purity, and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious, unmischievous, and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power and elevate the standard of my profession and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping, coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling, those committed to my care.
President Pamela Cipriano said the profession needs to learn from the lessons of the coronavirus pandemic and translate these into actions for the future that ensures nurses are protected, respected and valued. To enlighten on this theme, I invite the Principal of Nitte Institute of Nursing Science, Professor Dr. Fatima De Silva. Madam, kindly unfold the theme.
Kumar Bandari, Dr. Sandeep Rai, the most admired physician at Shema Hospital, our Assistant MS, Dr. Muralidhar Pai, my beloved colleague and a great motivator, Madam Elizabeth, Colonel Elizabeth, seniors, staff in charges, ward in charges, supervisors, and my dear nurses. It's indeed a day of great celebration because I too stand before you as a proud nurse, and indeed it's a proud moment for all of us to commemorate the birthday of our pioneer nursing who has impacted several lives. Every year there is a unique theme which is given by the International Council of Nurses, and this year the theme is Our Nurses, Our Future, which is a global campaign that outlines what nursing needs are and how the nursing needs can be met to achieve the global challenges and enhance the healthcare worldwide. All of us do agree that nurses make a central contribution to the national and global health targets, and we have also experienced that nurses have played a historic role during the pandemic, that is during the COVID-19 pandemic, and we know that there's an immense contribution of nurses in balancing the COVID-19 situation. All of us agree that no healthcare could be fulfilled without valuing and respecting nurses' role in the system. There is a need to optimize the nurses' role as practitioners. And we know that the Indian Nursing Council has started a new program called as a nurse practitioner in critical care as well as nurse practitioner in midwifery. That means the nurses in collaboration with the doctors can lead an independent unit in the primary health care in providing respectful maternity and newborn care. Similarly, in the hospital, in the ICU, they can work as practitioners along in collaboration with the doctors as resident nurses. There is a lot of need for investing in enhancing the competencies because as we know that the scenario all over the country is not the same. We are fortunate in this particular organization that we have been supported very well in our training programs for nurses by having all the infrastructure required for the training. That's the simulation center, the nursing educator programs which are running consistently to upgrade and skill and digitally and make us technically competent. And I take this opportunity to thank the university and especially our Vice Chancellor for being so encouraging and supporting the nurses always. Thank you, sir. We are the largest health workforce. We represent 59% of the health professions. But my dear friends, you know that there is always a shortage of nurses. We always say there is a shortage. And this is not only in India, it's all over the globe. And we know that in India, we have 1.7 nurses for 1,000 people, whereas the WHO ratio should be 3 nurses for 1,000 people. There is a need to strengthen the nursing workforce. And how this is possible? We really need to think why there is a shortage. Because I think we need to strengthen the retention packages of nurses by giving a fair remuneration and also improving the working conditions, providing and enabling a supportive environment in the hospital so that the nurses' motivation and morale is boosted up, and also provide them professional developmental opportunities so that they always upgrade their competencies and enhance their career, not only with diploma nursing, but move up the ladder as a bachelor's, as an MSc, as well as a doctorate in nursing. There is a need to provide, there's a need to attract nurses to this profession and also motivate them. There's also a dire need to protect our nurses. Occupational health and safety plays a very, very important role. I think in the recent newspapers, we have heard Dr. Vandana, who was stabbed several times as she was nursing a patient who was a drug addict. And I think nurses also face a lot number of situations like that in the hospital where there is violence and where there is assault on the nurses. So there is a dire need to protect the nurses, and there is a need to enforce policies to address and respond to this violence and discrimination which is happening in the nursing profession. We have a very good report which is given by the WHO called as the State of World Nursing Report. If all of you have time, kindly go through that, because that will give you a direction as to what policy planning has been done to improve the status of nursing all over the country. And it is said that the nurses are the pillars of the healthcare organization, and they are responsible for achieving the sustainable development goals. So my dear friends, there are plenty of opportunities for developing advanced roles in nursing, and to drive these roles will help you to improve the healthcare system. There is a need to strengthen nursing leadership by involving the nurse leaders in the healthcare policy making. And I think there's a lot of effort which is being made by the Indian Nursing Council to have directorates of nursing at the state level. Nurses all over the globe are applauded for their crucial role in promoting well-being, safety and early recovery of patients, despite a lot of challenges that we are facing. There is lots more to achieve, my dear friends and colleagues, and priority being improving our communication skills and attitude. I stress again, we need to improve our communication skills and our attitude, our interpersonal skills with patients, because a smile, a greet, and also addressing the concerns of patient will help us become the best nurses, though we have a lot of adequate keep reading and upgrade your skills, and that will make you excel in your services. My dear friends, we know that the physical and geographical boundaries have been diminished. We have developed a lot of interconnectedness with the globe because of the technological advancements, and that's why we as nurses, we owe a special responsibility to transform the healthcare system. Hence, there is a need to think globally and to act locally. Let us expand our awareness and commitment to establish a humane and healthy society. For the wealth of a nation is its healthy people, and all of us are the instruments to bring a healthy society. My dear friends, as I conclude and wish you a happy Nurses Day, I thank each one of you personally for being those selfless nurses, giving your selfless services 24 hours into 7 near your patients, and always doing that with a smile. Thank you so much, and I'm also proud to be one of them. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. Nurses Day celebration have no bounds. To cheer up and to sweeten the event, I invite the dignitaries to join in cutting the cake. Is the day nurses are recognized and celebrated for their untiring and selfless services to the ailing population. Here at Justice K.S. Hegde Charitable Hospital, few nurses who have excelled in improving the nursing services. I'm delighted to announce to you the recipients of the Nursing Championship Award for 2022 and 2023. I humbly request the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Satish Bhandari, to award the champions, and to Dr. Fatima to present the certificate, and Dr. Sandeep Rai to present the floral pot. Ms. Navami Ashalata CM has bagged managerial championship. Championship for her clinical excellency. Ms. Canada Paulo Diaz for her outstanding bedside care. Ms. Ashalata has been awarded for the exceptional medication administration. Ms. Ulfat Hasanaba has bagged championship for following the uncompromising protocols in infection control. Ms. Ashwini Lavita for her marvelous care at patient safety. Ms. Priyanka K.H. has been awarded for health teaching. Ms. Nirmala Gowda has bagged championship for her relentless service in the unit. Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam. And congratulations to the award winners.
I take this opportunity to exclusively honor my dear Daryl Arana, my Deputy Nursing Superintendent, who excels in all spheres of nursing administration, without whom it would not have been possible for me to make this event a success in such an organized manner. May I request Vice Chancellor Sir, Dr. Sandeep, Dr. Mudadir Pai, Dr. Fatima, to pass on this token of appreciation to her. My best wishes and blessings to you, dear.
Head of Pediatric Surgery Department, to speak us on behalf of the medical fraternity of Justice K.S. Hegde Charitable Hospital.
Proud privilege for me to stand before my nurses. You are the heart and soul of our hospital. You are the ones who make me proud. You make us proud in the hospital that you have given us a good name. Justice K.S. Hegde carries its name all over, and people come here for the treatment, not because I stand here, it's because you people give that fantastic care to the patients. I am really proud today that all of you are actually so empathetic to the patient, you look after them very well. You are selfless, dedicated in your services. I have seen people working extra hours to make it happen. And this is what makes an institution proud of their workforce. And you are our heart and soul in this hospital. And without you, we will not be going forward at all. And to this day, to commemorate you, I was very happy to come and be part of this program. And whatever pledge you have taken today as Florence Nightingale, I am 100% sure you've been following it. It is just to remind you that we are doing this every day of our life, and we will continue to do this every day. And the management and our Vice Chancellor have always been with you all. I hope that this continues in the future for all of you. We are grateful to all of you, and we will hope that we will work together with the new ideas that Dr. Fatima has told. I'm sure that there is something that we can add value to you all, and this value will probably bring you up more and make us a better team that works in this hospital. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. It's a joy to have among us the Vice Chancellor, Dr. Satish Kumar Bandari. Sir, we would like to have you share your insights on the founder.
Very good morning to each one of you, my dear charming nurses of the hospital. Ellarigu namaskara. Really, I am extremely privileged to be part of this very, very important program of the hospital, the Nurses Day celebration. Every year we celebrate, but this year I think very special. I should congratulate the nursing superintendent, Colonel Elizabeth, for organizing this wonderful program here in near the Glass House, and also Fatima De Silva bringing a lot of enthusiasm from the nursing college. And I understand a lot of you are waiting since morning. Many of you must have continued your night service here and continuing to stay here. I don't want to make you to stand longer. And my Sandeep has already told what are the steps which have been taken by the hospital to encourage our nurses and deputy nursing, our medical superintendent. Mr. Dr. Pai is also working for your welfare. I'm extremely happy and I'm really privileged to be part of this program. Actually, I had another important engagement in the university. Still, I said I should attend this program because I got great respect for nurses. That's from my beginning of my career as a student and then now as a doctor and then now as a vice chancellor of the very prestigious university. Because recently I had experienced your love and affection as a patient in the hospital. I was admitted in the hospital. I felt we doctors, yes, we come for a few minutes or a few hours. We work in the hospital, but you are the people. You are the backbone of the hospital, as Sandeep said. You are the main pillars of this hospital who are working, and you are the face of this hospital. Just in case like the hospital, if it gets a good name, it is because of you. And always we are with you, and we have taken several steps to improve the working condition of the nurses in the hospital. Already we have started 3 shifts. I think that's a very important step which has been taken. Earlier I used to work for 14 hours a day. I know. When I was the when I was the dean and when I was working in the medical support hospital, I was always worried that you are working for more than 12 hours. But I hope that has come down now and you are working for 3 shifts and your remuneration also has been increased recently. I think we look after the nurses very well. We know that this hospital, recently it has got NABH, NABL, and it is because of your hard work. Once again, I thank you for your contribution. And you already have taken several steps for upskilling of the nurses from the university. One of the important program is nursing educators. I think that's working very well. And dual role nursing, I think that's another step which you have taken. And I am very happy that there is a very good bondage between our nursing college, one of the prestigious college of this region, Nitte, Usha Institute of Nursing College and K.S. Charitable Hospital. I think they should have very good bondage that will add to the skilling and upskilling of the nurses, and let us produce best nurses in this part of the world with great skill, values, social concern and integrity. And that is our aim. I think that is the mission of the university. Wish you all the best. May God bless you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Our joy is enhanced. I request Ms. Daryl Aruna to express our gratitude.
Peaceful morning to all gathered here. It is my privilege to propose the vote of thanks and acknowledge the contributions of everyone behind the success of this event.
Abbakka.